that day of the week again. The day of the week we come to join us over here at the ULTRAMAXIMUS channel watching the secret variant. I want to thank you guys for joining live. I am the ULTRAMAXIMUS, and this is the secret variant. Final orders due 8/1/2022 for a majority of these books, and if not, I'll tell you when. Please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click the notification bell for notifications for when we go live, of course. And leave me a comment below. Help me break that algorithm if you're as awesome as Raider Bear is. Liking and sharing the videos, of course, always appreciated. And as well as all of the subscriptions that have happened, we've got a lot going on here. Plus 1,100 of you. And an Ultra Box giveaway that is getting stacked. Getting ready to do this thing, guys. I hope you're amped. We're gonna do elimination style. Oh my God, the joy. And there's also lots of things going on over here at this channel. So please, besides the Raw report, the pickups and mail drops that I did last week, and of course the secret variants that I've been doing. You guys know that I used to do a Wednesday night show. The Wednesday show has been put on hiatus temporarily. Watch for that retool. It's going to be big. And you know what? It's going to take the other guys at least 9 months to adapt. That's the funny part, is when you get so much content stolen from you that the other guys start doing exactly what you're doing. But when you're ahead of the curve, you know so much more. And this is the reason why I package a video together like this one right here, the Marvel Legacy second printing homage variant covers. Some of them, you know, actually Thanos 13's a 5th print. But it's also the lenticular artwork that you can actually see. And then, of course, this is my other favorite collection that I put together. And yes, I actually collected these. The Hip Hop Variant Platinum List. All 147 of these things. I only got 146 of them, I think, because I'm missing the black and white. More of a limited one, but that's fine. Something to chase is always something to chase. And of course, go chase the featured channels over here on my channel's list. Make sure you subscribe to all their content. Follows are always appreciated, whether it be on Facebook, Instagram, or on Twitter. You can find links to all of those on the channel homepage. And I am the ULTRAMAXIMUS on IG. I'm not as active on social media as I wish I could be, but you know what? Super Sunday will be coming soon. And what's Super Sunday, you ask? Oh my goodness. That's when ULTRAMAXIMUS makes his return to Whatnot. It will be a Sunday show. And then, of course, you can follow me on Twitter at XUltraMaximusX. And, of course, unlike what most people do when they have 3 X's in their name, safe content over there. Unless you're harassing me. And then I'm going to verbally drag you. The ULTRAMAXIMUS Speculation Matrix Variant Edition appears on the Mighty Mel V Drunken Chat. And you know what? Sometimes people don't understand that the Speculation Matrix is me. I gotta delete that spawn slide because I don't know what I was doing with that contest anymore. Had me tell you guys to buy those things. So DM Mel, Mighty Mel V, his Drunken Chat. Soundtrack provided by the wonderful people over there at White Bat Audio. Subscribe to them right here on YouTube. Of course, you can find them at Spotify and whitebataudio.com. And this gentleman right here, logo designer extraordinaire, Mr. Herd S. Eric on IG. Make sure you guys follow him. Reach out to him for any logo work you might need. Doing some big things with the Melcast too. ComicBarricade.com. Keeping your books upright in your boxes. And you can use ULTRA as your code for 10% off and get you a good time. A good time! So, also a good time is when you bookmark Wada Comics. Don't forget to save them. Exclusives like the Mac. Return of the Mac. There it is. Return of the Mac. That's Perillo. But that's WannaComics.com and their well thought out exclusive covers. And, yeah, you know. Shout out to Drew. Been doing it for years. Follow him on Whatnot as well. And, of course, shout out to Mighty Mel V. 100 variant salute last night. And, of course, my phone logged me out, and I didn't have the password saved on my desktop. Y'all got lucky. I wasn't bidding on none of that stuff. Anyway, Right now, we got a super chat that isn't active, but coming very soon. This will be changing, and I look forward to that happening. But if you're feeling frisky, paypal.me/UltraMaximus. Let's get this game rolling. But it is not a game. Hello, everybody. Glad to have you here. And thank you for joining us here in the most wonderful time of the week, known as FOC. So as you know, here at the Secret Variant, we go over the FOC list that is previews and Lunar distribution. You know, Andre, I try to give you nothing but the truth. Because you know why? I like being able to fall asleep anywhere with a clear conscience. And this, of course, means I'm going to give you some spoilers, too. So, spoilerific, we're looking at books that apparently Marvel has pushed their FOC 5 weeks out. That's far. So 5 weeks for Marvel books, but everything else about 3 and change. So 3 to 5 weeks, about a month. Let's take a look at what we got here. So Ahoy Comics didn't have anything on FOC due today, but they do have some stuff due next Sunday. And that would be this weird looking book right here called Highball. Cover A. And here is your 1 in 3 unlockable variant. Next up, we've got Aftershock, Shattering Your Expectations with a Calculated Man, number 3. Love that cover. It's actually kind of meta cool. Bunny Mask, Hollow Inside. It's a wild book. And then this one's pretty dope too. We Live, Age of Palladions. And this is the number 5A cover. But did you guys know they got these trading card packs going along with this? This is nuts. Make sure you're picking that stuff up if you're a big fan of the We Live property. American Mythology Productions giving us Florida Man number 2. And unfortunately, this is the only good cover, I think, out of the set. This one's kind of free samples of Gary's Miracle Cure-All. And it looks like Bleach. So, and there's a gator tail. So I don't really get that cover too much. And this one right here, like, what in the hell? Like, okay. You know, I can't front. Save my old lawnmower. Just maybe do some Florida Man shit with it. What's up, Doc Joe in the house? Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us here on this FOC endeavor. Rubonic Stooges, Stooge Wars number 1. So what are they doing here? They got all different versions of the Stooges? No, they just got rip-off of Secret Wars. Stooge Wars, cover B. I remember those versions of the animated Three Stooges as well. There's your Century Limited Edition. Next up, we got the Archie, which is giving us Archie Milestones Jumbo Digest, number 16. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's the 2000s. That's why he's got both of them. Final orders due for Artist Elite Comics, who finally have a good-looking thumbnail that I was able to obtain from the internet instead of that ugly-looking one that I've been rocking the past couple of months. So this is actually due next week. So this is a Lunar distribution order. This right here is Artist Elite Presents number 2, the cover A by Tyler Kirkham. Here's the cover B by Ben Templesmith. And then this is the cover C by Freddie Williams II. Now, you see that over there on the right where it says Part 1, Dark Skulls. Part 1, something, Seraph 7. So, yeah, you know, a bunch of Part 1s and this is number 2, so that means probably like some first appearances, is what I'm thinking. And this is like, yeah, Seraph 7, The Wrong, and Dark Skulls. Dark Skulls, man. So that's the Ryan Kincaid variant cover. This is, of course, the 25-copy Tyler Kirkham incentive. And this is the same company, I think, that's going to be doing Final Boss. That's a book that I have a suspicion about. You guys know how it is. Get a feeling about a book that you don't have, and then you watch it, go, like, completely ham. Until My Knuckles Bleed, One Deadly Shot. This is number 1, cover A. This is the cover B. This is your cover C. They did a 10 copy incentive here for you, as well as this 20 copy incentive. So be on the lookout for those from Behemoth. Next up, we got Black Caravan. And of course, Black Caravan didn't have anything final orders due today. So this is for next week. Blade in the Dark, #1, cover A. And then we have... Oh, I went too quick. I'm so sorry. Hitting buttons too quickly. Blade in the Dark, #1, cover B is a 10 copy incentive. So we'll see how that goes. Up next, we got Floating World Comics, which it was due today. So I showed you this stuff last week. This is the Sea of Time, #1 of a 4-issue miniseries. Up next is Mad Cave, and they are giving us the finale of Nottingham, but does this issue become issue number 10 of 15? That's the serious question. Does this series continue? They already gave you 5 extra issues. I don't know what else you can ask for, but you never know. You never know. Is there more story to tell? And is it worthwhile to tell that story? Is the juice worth the squeeze, I believe is how they say it. Final orders due for Oni. And I showed you this one last week as well. Blink #2, that's your cover A. And then we got Blink #2 with the cover B. Yeah. Oni Press for next Sunday. We've got Agritsuko out to lunch, #2 of a 4-issue miniseries, and the B cover. But they said, you know what? We're going to give you some Jana and the Impossible Monsters as well. There's your cover A by Chris Samney. The cover B by another Chris. Last name not Samney. Opus giving us the good runners-up for tonight's cover. But, you know, I had to go and say that everybody's doing a Genesis variant now. All of a sudden, video game variants, you know, are the next thing. So here we go, everybody. Buckle up. Buckle up. But me personally, I supported the work of Joe Satriani. And if you guys know that Joe Satriani did the guitar that was in that one commercial, and it actually said Joe Satriani's Summer Song at the bottom of it. And I can't remember what commercial it was for. It was like a jeans commercial, maybe? So, Joe Satriani is one of those guys that can like make a guitar talk. Like it tells a story. It's a different type of music. Really complex guitar stuff is kind of like a niche thing right now. Like, you know, if you really think of like who are really good guitar players that you know of off the top of your head that can bend strings and make just insane things happen, right? Like we all know good bands, right? But when a band is named after the guitar player, you should probably check them out. Steve Vai, Joe Satriani, Yngwie Malmsteen. Those are, I mean, they're probably like 80s and 90s rock and roll music, and it's probably not for everybody, but if you're into good guitar playing, I can highly recommend them. And apparently, Joe Satriani, the guitar player, is also a pretty decent artist. You know, Double O, I think you're right. A Discman commercial. I do believe you might actually, a Sony Discman commercial now, or a Sony Walkman, but the Discmans were Walkmans at that time. Scout giving us the final orders due for 7/31/2022, and of course this is the stuff I showed you last week, the King Jira Legendary Edition, and then the Mega Centurions #2 of 5. Mr. Easta coming to kill ya. Cover B, 10 copy. I like this one the most, I think. This one's not too shabby, but cover B definitely hits. But being the glow in the dark, I don't know. But Scout, of course, lining up next week for you guys and giving you here the preemptive strike. Eternus #2. And then Nocturne Country. don't know what that's about. New Rat City #1. No variants to that, which is wild. And then Night of the Cadillacs Origins magazine. This is weird because I don't know what kind of format it's going to be in, but guys, look, it's a 240 SX and it's all mostly one color, besides the stickering on it and the carbon hood. But it looks like the rest of the car's one color. And then we got Scoot giving us another drop of Sabretooth Dan versus the Moon. So this is stuff I showed you last week, though. Scoot being the all ages imprint from Scout Comics. Source Point Press. Dandy presents Penny Dreadful's one shot. Good Boy Volume 2 number 4. And then we've got Good Boy Volume 2 number 4 cover B. Cold number 1 cover A. Cold number 1 cover B. Little Red Ronin number 2. So it's like Seeing Red, but as a Ronin. Monstrous Book of the Dead number 3. Nook number 3 of 3. And then we've got Sham Comics Volume 2 number 5 of 6. And I cannot believe there is a fart joke on here right now. He who smelt it dealt it. Yuki versus Panda, and I think Yuki has lost because looks like Panda's about to well, let's just say snack. Titan Comics. Now this is a big one for a lot of people for a lot of reasons. First off, it is an Adam Hughes. Secondly, that gun is just barely positioned in the proper spot. Now, here she is by Stanley Art Germ Lau, covered in honey, holding a gun. Here's the cosplay variant. Here's the McGinnis. Now, the McGinnis style to me, I know it's not for everybody. But it's my favorite of the bunch, I think. Cover E is the Linsner. And then the Hugh Law. Oh my goodness. So that one's going to be bagged. And then there's going to be a FOC Hughes Copic Virgin. And then there's going to be the FOC McGinnis Virgin. So it's going to be interesting to see how many of the Virgin stuff actually gets ordered, because they were actually under a different month in the previous catalog. Might have been missed. So make sure you guys tell your stores what you want. Oh, and there might just be some variant covers from Mickey Woodcock in the old Ultra box. Book of Shadows number 2 with a cover A by Albuquerque. The cover B by Varela. The cover C is the Escafoulery. And then here is the cover D, which is your pre-order bundled edition. Now, I didn't see any other incentives for this one, but it is Valiant, and sometimes they can be sneaky and high ratio. So check with your stores. Vault. Now, what's really funny about almost this entire list from Vault was Ixnay. What's really, really funny is that Fox and the Hare number 4 here is on FOC, apparently today. But we're going to take a look at what's on FOC next week. Let me show you what's on FOC next week. And Hard Eyes number 2 with a cover A. There's the cover B that was shown. I don't know if it's still there. A lot of these books get pushed very easily just because, again, they don't show the B covers. Like that one, Lunar, they didn't show the B cover. Mindset number 3, no B cover. And then Revealer number 1 by Tim Seeley, of course, not showing all of the remainder of covers. For a number 1 from Vault, you guys know they do a 1 in 100, 175, 150, 125, 1 in 10, 1 in 5. All the way up. I'm all the way up. So here is your Shadow Service number 15. And that's going to wrap it up for the FOC today on those Vault books, which, again, I think they all got ixnayed on the list. But what's really organized is Dark Interlude number 5, which has been shown previously, as well as the B cover. We're on FOC for next week. And then Fox and the Hare number 3 and cover B on FOC for next week. So FOC for issue number 3 next week. Safe to say the FOC for issue number 4 this week, not gonna happen. Boom Studios giving us the all-new Firefly with a number 7, cover A. Your cover B. 15 copy incentive. And then we've got Magic the Johnny Gold Mane number 1. This is Battle Beast before there was a Battle Beast, apparently. And the Olivetti variant here on the A cover and the Young cover on the B. Olivetti on the 10 copy. Unlockable Young on the cover D. The Mel's like they're a ripoff of Battle Beast. You're right. You're right. Okay. So, next up, we got Dark Horse. Dark Horse is dropping the Lonesome Hunters number 3. Minor Threats number 1. Minor Threats number 1, cover B by Mignola. Minor Threats number 1, cover C, which is your foil variant by Hepburn. Pearl number 1, Pearl 3, number 4 of 6. Here's your cover B. Shaolin Cowboy, Cruel to Be Kin, number 4. Is his arm missing? Ripped off or something? What the? Shaolin Cowboy, Cruel to Be Kin, number 4, cover B. And your cover C. Star Wars Hyperspace Stories, number 1 of 12. So, we get a 12-issue miniseries. And apparently that is Obi-Wan and Padme and Anakin. It's wild. They're fighting some droids on the cover B. Stranger Things Kamchatka number 4, the cover A. Here's the cover B, the cover C, and the cover D. Now, it looks like a little bit of a variance in the store. Yeah, number 4 already. Good to have you, G-Money. Deja Thoris is the first up for Dynamite. And of course, this is the Deja Thoris Fairy Tales one-shot, cover A. Cover B by Leslie Leary Lee. The cover C by Perez. Detroit in the House. One-shot cover D, 10-copy incentive. And then the 20-copy Leary Lee Virgin. 25-copy Lee Virgin. Cover G is your FOC by Lau. And then the Leary Lee Ultraviolet. 7-copy FOC incentive Virgin by Lau. 7-copy FOC incentive Leary Lee Virgin by Ultraviolet. Elvira Wraith of Khan Virgin art cover. Nyx number 9. There's your cover A. This is the cover B. The cover C. The Lopez. The 10-copy Lopez black and white. 20-copy incentive Mattioni black and white. 25-copy incentive Vagante Virgin. The Dagnino Virgin. And then the Mattioni Limited Virgin. James Lewis, good to have you. Thanks for joining. Awesome Sauce Radio in the house. Blind Adam, I'm my bad, brother. I know I've been trying to get back to you, man. Good news is we got a lot of things in order, and I don't have to be waking up early and doing the family shuffle anymore. We got a second automatic car, so lots of big changes in the family, man. I'll try to reach out to you soon, okay, buddy? And James. Oh, yeah? Not the same James, but it's cool. I had a package from James. I thought maybe you were under somebody else's. All good, man. Thanks for joining, everybody. The Saraseka is the original variant, but what are they doing? And then we got a Ruby original variant, the Ruby original Virgin variant, and then the Vagante black and white Virgin. Cover and 10 copy FOC incentive, Sarah Seckerberg. Oh, G Money drawn on a spawn blank. You should remind Mel. Cover O is 11 copy Lopez Virgin. And then we're on to Panther number 4. It's only at issue 4. It's like this book, I think, comes out once every 2 months. But Panther cover A by Mattioni. The cover B. The cover C. And your cover D by Fornes. This one is wild looking, and I'm not going to pronounce that name right, so I'm not going to even try. The Mattioni Limited Virgin. The other Limited Virgin. The FOC John Royale Jim Lee homage. So you guys know that this is a homage to the Jim Lee Psylocke X-Men card from the 1990s, which also did make an appearance as a comic book cover on Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. Panther number 4, cover M, 7 copy FOC incentive. Panther number 4, cover N, 7 copy FOC incentive, black and white. 11 copy FOC Lee homage. And then here we go. FOC 11 copy Mattioni black and white. The Aseo FOC 15 copy Virgin. And then we're on to Samurai Sonia number 3. Cover B by Lee Ree. The cover C. Cover D is honestly amazing. I love this cover. I think the art's great. Pose, everything. Background. It's like one of those that hits on all cylinders. Samurai Sonia cover E cosplay. And the one that we didn't have was a 10 copy incentive Lee Lee black and white. But the 15 copy cosplay incentive was there, as well as the 20 copy incentive Virgin, 25 copy incentive Virgin, 30 copy incentive Virgin, all of them color. Pretty neat, right? Lee Lee Limited Virgin, the Lee Lee FOC Ultraviolet, and even these colors, 7 copy FOC incentive Lee Lee Ultraviolet, look amazing. Samurai Sonia number 3, cover N, 7 copy FOC incentive. 7 copy FOC black and white. 10 copy FOC incentive black and white. And then we're on to Vampirella Strikes number 4, cover A by Perillo. The cover B, Segovia. Cover C by Yoon. Cover D by Caldwell. And this one, I like this one. The blended trade dress, you know. And then here's your cosplay. Vampirella Strikes number 4, cover F with a 10 copy incentive Hughes Modern Icon. 15 copy cosplay Virgin. 20 copy incentives Segovia black and white. Yeah, Adam, I can't wait to see what you got, man. I know you got good taste in picking variant covers. Vampirella Strikes number 4, 25 copy Caldwell Virgin, 30 copy Virgin, and then cover K is the Perillo Limited Virgin. Cover L is the Uden Limited Virgin. Cover M is the Perillo FOC Ultraviolet Virgin with a different trade dress that makes it look wicked. And then cover N is the Perillo FOC Incentive Tinted. The cover O is the 7 copy Caldwell Black and White. Cover P, FOC Incentive Perillo Ultraviolet. Cover Q, 10 copy Yoon Black and White. Cover R, 15 copy Hughes FOC Incentive. Wrapping it up for all those Dynamite books. Now we're on to IDW, which actually only has one book on FOC this week. TMNT Ongoing, number 132. There's your cover A. Of course, they didn't give us the artwork to show you for the Eastman B cover. But for you big TMNT fans, they did this intentionally because they want you to pre-order the Eastman, even if you put it back on the shelf. Is what it is. Oh, and then there's a 10 copy incentive for you. I think Dynamite has their own paper shortage, man. Like, they deal with their own stuff internally. They print their own books. So that's why Dynamite doesn't have, I think, problems. Image Comics giving us Beware the Eye of Odin, number 3. And then we've got Deadly Class, number 55, cover A. Deadly Class, number 55, cover B, by Parson. Department of Truth, number 20, cover A, by Simmons. Department of Truth, number 20, cover B, 25 copy Carter variant. Got everything going on this one. But, you know, DOT truthers are going to be going after this one. So, 20 copy incentive. I'm sorry, number 20, 50 copy incentive. Yeah, making a little bit of a chase. Farmhand, number 20. I Hate This Place, number 4, cover A, by Toplin and Loffridge. And then we know the explicit name. Image 30th Anniversary Anthology, number 5 of the 12-issue series. Ninjago Garmadon, number 4 of 5. Ninjago Garmadon, number 4 of 5, cover B. Oh, and you know what? I missed the incentive. I must have actually copied over it with New Masters number 6. But there's a incentive to go along with that Ninjago, but it's not. The cover B is the one, if you're collecting on art. New Masters number 6 of 6, cover B, Shuff and Yinfawe. But anyway, if you're ordering that Lego book, you're ordering 10 copies to get your incentive anyway. If you're giving out the incentive set. Public Domain number 3. Radiant Black number 18. Cover A. Cover B by Greco. 25 copy incentive, which... okay. Rogues Gallery number 2, cover A. Number 2, cover B. And then number 2, cover C by Stephanie Hans. Sins of Black Flamingo, number 3 of 5. Scorched, number 9, cover A. Cover B by Keen. Finishing off the image list. Now, I showed you most of these books last week. I think there was only maybe like one edition. So we nailed it the first time around, but we're going to go back through the FOC list of books that closed on FOC for DC today. Just make sure you get your orders in. Action Comics 1046, cover A, Lucio Perillo. The cover B by Bermejo. Art Germ Lau in the cardstock variant cover. Batman Fortress number 4, cover A. And then Captain Carrot goes Green Lantern. Carrot Lantern. Or would it be Green Carrot Lantern? I don't know. DC Mech number 2. And then here is the cover B by Dan Mora. This is the 25 copy incentive by Ricardo Lopez. And Ortiz. I'm sorry. The 1 in 50 is your Dan Mora cardstock variant cover, and it's actually kind of cool seeing the white suit Superman. DC Saved by the Belle Reve. Yes, we did Dark Horse already. We're all the way on DC. Next up is next week's DC and then Marvel, and we are out of here, sir. I'm trying to get it done. DC Saved by the Belle Reve, of course, have this cover B as well. Interesting title for a book. Interesting cover. Lots going on here. I don't know what to think. But Riley Rossmo doing the variant cover. Deathstroke Incorporated number 12 with the cover A. The Jesus Marino cardstock variant cover B. This is the swimsuit variant. David Lapham. That's hardcore right there. And then this right here is the cover D. Ivan Tao, 1 in 25 cardstock variant cover. Detective Comics 1063 cover A. Evan Cagle. But you know what? Evan Cagle's art is nothing without this trade dress to give it the Stranger Things effect, because that's how I feel the font looks. It definitely looks like Stranger Things-ish with a bat symbol over it. I think this rocks. That's just me personally. I know not everybody likes it, which is the reason why I like to keep the artwork so you can see both in these certain cases. Just like this one right here with the cover B by Jim Lee and Scott Williams and Alex Sinclair. All three doing amazing stuff. This is the cardstock variant cover that is open order. This is the 25 copy incentive Yoshitaka Amano cardstock variant cover. And then this is the foil cardstock of the same art from Jim Lee, Scott Williams, and Alex Sinclair. The Detective Comics number 27 getting a facsimile edition for 2022, which is quite amazing. Harley Quinn number 21, cover A by John Boy Myers. That's part awesome. This right here by Derek Chu, also not too shabby. But this one right here, this is a future hit. Harley Quinn number 21 with a cover A by Ryan Sook, and this is the homage cardstock variant cover. Remember, this was released for Batman Day, and you can only get it in those formats. But now, Batman Day was the only English format release of this, I think. So, wild, right? Harley Quinn number 21, cover D. The Megan Huang cardstock variant cover swimsuit. And then here is the Zoo cardstock variant cover. Harley Quinn, the animated series and the real sidekicks of New Gotham Special. Number 1 one-shot. There's your cover A. There's your cover B. And then this is your 25 copy incentive. Justice League versus the Legion of Superheroes number 5. The cover B to go along with that one. Olympus Rebirth number 1. Tedesco on the A cover. Lotte on the B. And then League Weeks on the 25 copy incentive, and all three of those are not anything shabby at all. Too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Well, that's not a good phrase. All three of those are great. That's a better way of saying it. Robin number 17 with the cover A, and he wanted to remind you that I am Robin. But the Simone DeMeo cardstock variant cover gives you no clue to that. Cover C, 25 copy incentive by Clayton Henry, is a connecting cardstock variant cover of some sort. And yeah, Damien died once, right? And then of course the kiss right down there in the 25 copy incentive between him and Livewire. Did they kiss before? Sandman Universe Nightmare Country number 5, cover A. The 25 copy incentive is your C cover. So they didn't show the B cover. And if they did show the B cover, I missed it. But Swamp Thing number 16 of 16 giving you the cover A by Mike Perkins. Your final issue of this Swamp Thing series. The cover B by Brian Boland. So he's got 2 of them in this week. The Harley in this one. And then of course the cover C is your 25 copy incentive cardstock variant cover. So they actually have a incentive for the final issue. Hoping to boost sales. Wouldn't it be cool if they went from 16 to 25? Gave you another 9. Task Force Z number 11 of 12. The Return of the Rookie. Art Chemist, what's good with you, sir? Thanks for stopping by. Task Force Z number 11 of 12 with the cover C. So this is Red Hood with his mask broken, huh? Young Justice Targets number 2 with the cover A by Christopher Jones. The cover B, Megan Hetrick. Thank you, Megan. Not bad, not bad. Now we're taking a look at the stuff that's on DC's Final Order cutoff for next Sunday. Helping you who watch the secret variant here and do watch us go last when it comes to most FOC shows. And also go live late at night on Sundays usually because I can barely ever get a show done by Saturday. But nonetheless, Final Orders due 8/7/2022. And this means Batman Dear Detective number 1, one-shot, cover A by Lee Bermejo. Cover B is a 25 copy incentive, also by Lee Bermejo. Oh wait, there's a 50 copy incentive, and guess who it's by? You guessed it, Lee Bermejo. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths gets a rename for the second printing. So yes, in the first printing, it just said Dark Crisis on here. It said nothing about it being on Infinite Earths. And of course, that was the kicker once issue 3, I think it was, got around. They revealed, oh, it's happening on Infinite Earths at the same time. Once again, DC. So, second printing of number 1. Second printing of number 2, however, not too shabby. Because they decided to give you this variant cover here of Nightwing fighting Deathstroke on a 25 copy incentive, foil cardstock. And then number 3 getting a second printing as well. And also getting a foil. Kind of mad number 1 didn't get a foil. Unless they add it. They haven't added it yet. Because this, again, in the meantime, ask your stores, what else are they planning on? It's probably in the system, just not on their information to the public, at least. Flash 2022 annual one-shot. And then, of course, there's going to be some variant covers for that one. So, I mean, I don't think they're going to do just a one cover, but they might. Harley Quinn 2022 annual number 1, one-shot, of course, with a cover A by John Boy Myers. Cover B, Zerdy, everybody. This is going to be a big book, I think. But not as big as cover C by Jim Lee and Ryan Sook. Ryan Sook, I believe, just added the... can't tell if he added the Harley on top of the Jim Lee book, and that's how he did it. But possibly. Possibly. But that one's my favorite, as you can tell by the thumbnail tonight. And then, of course, there's a 25 copy incentive, which is not the book that they should have done. Could you imagine what that Batman variant would do if that was the 25 copy incentive instead? Seriously, can I work for both DC and Marvel and help them out with this? Because they seem to be messing up pretty badly. And not knocking you if you're the guy at DC or Marvel who does that kind of variant selection thing. Maybe you should contract me out. Rogues number 4 of 4 with a cover A. Cover B. And then this right here hits that nostalgia. But it's that DC Black Label super deluxe oversized thing. But this is wild. 25 copy incentive shows him basically doing the Nightfall thing. So here we go, everybody. The Bondage Superman, Superman War World Apocalypse number 1. Here he is again, cover B. And then the cover C is the distressed cardstock variant cover. Here is your 25 copy Mikkel Janin foil cardstock variant. Wonder Girl 2022 annual number 1 one-shot. Joelle Jones, everybody. Joelle Jones. Wonder Girl 2022 annual number 1 one-shot cover B by Chris Wildgoose. And then here is the 25 copy incentive by Scott Forbes. Did you guys catch that? Last but not least, of course, is Marvel. I want you to smash that like button on your way out the door here, everybody, as we get ready to wind this one down. Yeah. Alien number 1 with a previous exclusive 40th anniversary Charest Virgin Inks variant. Ant-Man number 2 of 4. Here is the Betsy Cola variant cover to go along here. All the different versions of Ant-Man, apparently. All of them. Deadpool Bad Blood number 4. Fortnite X Marvel Zero War second printing. So, yeah, coming with the same code, I believe. Gambit number 2 of 5. And, of course, here's the Daughterman Hellfire Gala variant cover. Now, this, of course, is a Chris Claremont written book. Iron Fist number 5 of 5. Iron Fist number 5 of 5 with the Gunji variant cover showing the Swordmaster sword kind of coming back together. But this is a homage of something, isn't it? I think this is a homage. I'm not quite sure if I can remember what it's homaging though. Knights of X number 5. No variants. Mech Strike Monster Hunters number 3 of 5. Mech Strike Monster Hunters number 3 of 5 with the Rico variant. Moon Knight Black, White, and Blood number 4 of 4. And guess what? It's got a variant cover. This is sick. Look at the detail on Moon Knight's costume. And it's not an incentive, so it's just a regular open order variant cover for everybody checking that one out. Great night and blessed week to you too as well, Blind Dad, and thanks for stopping by. Mandalorian number 2 getting a second printing with a photo variant cover, only showing the Beskar helmet though. We know he needs that upgrade. Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi number 4 of 5. Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi number 4 Dotson variant cover. Here's the Sprouse Choose Your Destiny Ki Adi Mundi. And then we got the Thunderbolts by David Nakayama showing the other Power Man. I don't know who that guy in the top left is, though. I think he's new. I think so is that little troll-looking scroll thing. America Chavez's costume, not working. Blue, you know, honestly, Spectrum is the only one that looks like really awesome here besides Hawkeye, but Hawkeye looks like a Ken doll there. Oh yeah, now I know who that is. That's the dude from the Thunderbolts. The other Thunderbolts team. So, it's going to be interesting to see this team. See what they do. Here's the Nile Headshot variant cover. This is the Caselli trading card variant. And then this right here is the 25 copy incentive Sakura variant. Basically, painting over the other one. Marvel Tales also wants to remind you who the Thunderbolts are. And they're giving you a Marvel Tales number 1. And this Marvel Tales number 1 also has a 50 copy incentive Virgin variant cover. Those books are $9.99, so those Virgins are usually like $150 to $200 pre-sailing. And a lot of stores even won't order it for that much. Good luck out there. X-Men Unlimited X-Men Green. Number 1 of 2. And just remember, Sauron doesn't want to help cure cancer. He just wants to turn everybody into dinosaurs. The variants, number 3. The variants, number 3. Getting a Cola variant to go along with that other Bets of Cola variant. Wild Cards, Drawing of the Cards, number 2 of 4. Wild Cards, Drawing of Cards, number 2 of 4 with the Kreese Lee variant cover. And then, if you guys see what's going on here, Kraven is wearing Beast, like, almost as cool as Omni-Man was wearing Battle Beast. But he's got Deadpool's head on a pike as well. So, yeah. Interesting fight there. Kraven versus Deadpool again. X-Men number 14. X-Men number 14 with this Daughterman trading card variant cover. And then X-Men number 14 with the JRJR Beyond Amazing Spider-Man variant cover. And guess what, everybody? That's our show. Yes, that's right. That's our show. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Don't forget to smash that like button on your way out the door. And thanks for tuning into another successful The Secret Variant. You guys love this channel for a few reasons. One of them is the honesty in comics, and that's why the integrity going on here. You guys are going to subscribe to it. You know you are. And then Anti-Spec Spec Club. I don't know what's up with that one's next episode, but be on the lookout for that one. Dropping over on Ninth Wonders channel. And maybe I'll show up there tomorrow. We'll see. Thanks for watching, everybody. See y'all next week. Same Maximus time, same Maximus channel, same Maximus attitude. You know I can't quit. I can't quit.